Assalamu alaikum. My name is Bakir Ali and I'm from Pakistan, and it's the first time ever I'm visiting Karbala, or in fact it's the first time I've ever been out of Pakistan, and I think I'm lucky enough that it's Karbala, and it's Iraq and Iran, and I belong to a small city of Pakistan, Chakwal, and my city basically is the background of the city is totally related to Islamic history, and the sectarian sect differences are very minor over there, and Shias are in majority. So I'm lucky to be a part of a city and a family which is Shia, and I did O levels from Chakwal, from Myers College, and then I switched over to Islamabad for my A levels, and that's how I got my education. Now I have done my A levels and I'm looking forward to engineering. Coming to Karbala is actually a dream come true. 5 years back, one of my cousins came to Karbala when he was of my age, and when he came to Karbala and when he went back to Pakistan, the happiness and the satisfaction I saw on his face was very impressive, and I was that's the time when I was first time I was really impressed, and I had a feeling to come to Karbala. And then it's been 5 years. My feelings and my emotions for coming to Karbala were really true, and this time when I'm here in Karbala, sitting in Karbala, I believe it's totally, it feels totally magical, because I had no plan of coming here even a week before I came here. All of a sudden, like 2 days before I was supposed to come here, I got my passport ready, and my university was actually to start from the day when we were supposed to come to Karbala, but somehow it got delayed, and I got a chance to come to Karbala because my family was already coming here. So I had my passport was not ready at that time, and when I heard that my university has been delayed, I really cried, to be frank, because I had really great feelings for coming to Karbala. Well, then I just contacted some people around there in Chakwal who helped me get my passport, and it was just 2 days before I was to come here, and I submitted it. And my plan, that's how I got planned for coming to Karbala. Not even Karbala, I'm here like for Arfas basically, and I'm supposed to go to Iran as well, and I've been to Kazman and Najaf, and the feeling you get here is is really not, it cannot be expressed in words, I guess. As soon as you see any shrine at the first sight, all you feel is tears, and all you feel is sadness, because the way these people, these personalities have sacrificed for Islam, and the way they have done everything, they have sacrificed everything, every possible thing of their lives for Islam. I think if we coming to Karbala for Zyarah is like I think nothing in front of all that, but that's all we can do, coming to this place refines you. I think it refines you, because I've been here for the last 10 days, and I think I'm a totally new person around. Here it's like totally different, and away from every possible sin maybe, and every all you can think is of Ahl Bayt, and all you can think of is the sacrifices they have made for Islam. And I think if you I believe that if you are able to come to these places, you must try, you must give it your best, because I think nothing can be better than coming to this place. People plan for going to world tours around, and for enjoyment, but I think if you, instead of that, if you come to Karbala, and if you come to such places, the feeling you'll get would be definitely unmatched, and you will definitely, this would be the best part of your life, I guess. And the only thing, when when I entered Karbala from Najaf, the first time I saw the shrine of Imam Hussein alayhi salam, I just burst into tears, because they have done great for us, and whatever we do, like whatever possible thing we do, is nothing in front of what they did. And if you have such feeling, if you think you have any chance, any possible chance of coming to such places, you must avail it. Basically, it's your intentions, and it's the if you take a good an initiative, then I think nothing can really stop you from coming to such places. And once you are here, you really don't feel like going back. Like tomorrow I have to move to Iran, Mashhad, but I have no idea how I'll say goodbye to Ghazi Abbas and Imam Hussein alayhi salam, because these, when you are here, you just totally forget about what's what's back there in Chakwal, or what's back there in Pakistan. All you can think is wherever you are, like if you are in Karbala, all you can think about is Imam Hussein alayhi salam, the difficulties he faced, the sacrifices he made for Islam. And I think if in Chakwal, even in Pakistan, in every part of Pakistan, in every city of Pakistan, the Azadari, and it's great, but the feeling you get here is obviously unmatched. When you see the shrine in front of your eyes, and then you listen to some majlis, or some addressing, that's just not explainable. I can't explain that in words, seriously. And in Arfa, like I was especially here for Arfa, the amount of people I saw here, it was, God knows from where they have just poured in. It was too big crowd, and everyone was equally willing to participate in every possible every possible way here. I mean, everyone was trying his best to go and even just give a touch to the shrine, because it was so it was there was so much chaos around. Everyone was himself, like no one was thinking of the other person next to him, because the feeling here is everyone is waiting for this. And when you see the shrine, when you see the thing in front of you, I think you are just blown away. Like you just can't explain it in words. And I think if we really make a good initiative, and if we just make it a good determination of coming to Karbala or any place for Zyarah, I think nothing can really stop you. You get it, like if you may get it slowly after a bit of time, but eventually you get a chance to be here. It's basically, if Imam, if he calls you, then nothing can really stop you from coming here. Like in my case, I wasn't supposed to be here, but 2 days before coming, my mother was, and my family was supposed to come, and 2 days before they were supposed to come here, I got my plan made, and the passport was magically made within 1 day, and I just submitted it and got a chance to be here. And when you come to such places, I think it's not only your religious beliefs get refined. Morally you are totally, you are a new person, and that's because that you are at such place that you just can't commit any sin, any possible, you can't even think of it. And when you see so many people around all in grief, the feeling you get is just unexplainable. Like, it's just unique, and you really don't feel like going back from here. I'm here for last 10 days, so now tomorrow I have to go, so I have no idea how I'll depart. And it's just out of this world, I'll say. And especially I was the Arfa, I attended here, and the crowd I saw, that motivated me even more. People were here, people were sleeping on roads even. I mean, they had no, they were not thinking of going to a good place and have a good sleepover, but they were sleeping on roads. And that's only, one can do such thing only for these people, these personalities. Like, I don't think anyone will sleep on roads for any common person, but like Imam Hussein and Ahl Bayt, I think. And the feeling people have for these personalities, that is just great. And I think everyone should try, give it his best, and get once a chance to come to Karbala and come to go to Najaf and Qazman, do every possible ziyarat, because it refines you basically. It makes you a new person. And if you are really if you really think that you are you are just full of sins, and you are when you think that there is nothing possible that can happen, the best thing you can do is get a chance anyhow and come here. And these places you can share everything with these personalities, because they know everything about you, so you can openly say anything around, and you'll definitely feel relaxed and feel calm when you go away from here. So in my city, like basically in Chakwal, it's a very small city in Pakistan, but even over there people are not educated. I mean, they're not educated, but this belief, this has nothing to do with education. Even the most uneducated family around is probably the most most into it. And the feeling they have got is is just unmatched. And it's a different thing that poor people don't get a chance to come to these places. But I believe that if if your feelings are true, and if you have a strong initiative to coming here, you'll find a way out. I know some families in Chakwal who are like not very rich, but they have been to these places like 10-20 times. Seriously, I seriously know such people. That's just because their feelings are true, and their initiative is strong, and all they can think of is coming here. So even now they the people I'm talking about, even now on Arfa they were around, and I met them over there. And that's just because their belief is so strong, and that's it. If your belief is strong, nothing can stop you from coming here and visiting Imam. And I believe that people think that whether they'll get something from here or not. But I believe that if Imam calls you, that means that you have got everything you want. So everyone must come to Karbala at least once, so that he can really refine himself, herself, and get a new life. And in Pakistan, actually, people, this is very common over there. Mostly people like, mostly around 100% of, Shia community, their first, the first thing they really want to do in life is to, be here and, be here and be a part of Azadari going on around here. And I think everyone should have the same belief. And if your belief is strong, nothing can really stop you from coming here. And basically, I think coming to Karbala gives you a new life, and you really feel out of this world, because when you first see any of the shrine, the feeling you unintentionally get is just unexplainable, that you cannot get if you are sitting back at your home and you think that you are doing it all. If you you'll come here, only then will you get that feeling, and only then will you realize that what's the limit of what he sacrificed, Imam Hussein and his family. That feeling you can only get when you're once here. So everyone must give it the best try, to come here. And people spend money on so many unuseful things around, and if you just save some money and gather it for here, I think that would be the best thing you could do. And you'll definitely get its reward. It's not that you just come here and go back without anything. When you come here, and when you come here with full feelings, you definitely get something, and you definitely go with something new and something what you really want. I personally have realized that it's just my feeling that I think the aim I had when I was to come to Karbala, I think that is now fulfilled. And when I'll go back to Pakistan, I'll definitely feel it, that my aim and my reason for coming here has been fulfilled. Thank you.